Why can't I sleep well? So this is probably the most commonly asked question that people who get in touch and they want to know the answer to. And what you might be surprised to find out is that actually the reason that we don't sleep well and we develop poor sleep and insomnia is because we actually unlearn how to sleep well. So here's an example of what happens. We have a couple of bad nights sleep for whatever reason. The next day we immediately are pretty intolerant to that and we feel a bit panicked. So we try to think quickly of how can we get back the opportunity to get more sleep. We look worse, we feel worse, and we really want to rectify it quickly. So the first thing that most of us would do is go to bed earlier. We try and increase our opportunity for sleep by going to bed earlier. Maybe we get up a little bit later if we can. Now the problem with this is that the more time that we spend in bed, the weaker our appetite for sleep becomes. So in order to sleep well, we have to have a really strong appetite, a really strong drive to sleep well. And that's built up by time out of bed. So by going to bed earlier and getting up later, what we're doing is we're weakening that connection and we're actually interfering in our body clock and teaching it the wrong times to be in bed. Secondly, what happens is that we are worried about it. Very quickly, if we aren't sleeping well for a period of time, we're worried about the effects that it's going to have on us. So we look for reassurance, we Google it, we try things, we buy things, we spend money on gimmicks and kind of get, fix it fast schemes. And what happens is they don't work, but what they do is they increase the anxiety around trying to get good sleep. So as our anxiety and stress and thoughts around sleep rise, the more vigilant we become about sleeping, the less chance we have of actually getting good quality sleep. What we know about sleep is that the harder you try and do it and the more you focus on it, the worse it becomes. And thirdly, by spending more and more time in bed trying to get back to sleep, by increasingly feeling more worried and more awake in bed, what we're actually doing is connecting our bed to being awake rather than being asleep. So all of a sudden, we are spending more and more time in bed, staring at the ceiling, frustrated, tossing and turning, and our association with our bed is becoming about not sleeping rather than sleeping. So hopefully you can see that if you are a poor sleeper, how you fit into that model. Have you done some of those things already? And can you see how actually you may have taught your body not to sleep by associating your bed with the wrong things? If this resonates with you, then I would love to invite you to my next free sleep webinar where you'll learn lots more about sleep and also some tips on how you can improve your sleep. If you think this would be useful for anyone else, then please do share, and any questions, just comment underneath and I will get back to you.